everybody, this is Nancy from Paper Moon Tarot, and I wanted to do kind of a video response to a video that Kelly Bear did recently, and it wasn't a tag that she sent out or anything, but I connected with her and said, would you mind if I use this as a tag and do a response to it? And she said, no, that's fine. She gave me the name to use for the tag. So that's what this is. And it's all about a series she's hoping to do on trump cards and choosing like the 10 favorite versions of each trump card. And of course she started with the Fool. And so this is basically going to go through 10 Fool cards out of various decks that I really think are cool, that I really love. So no particular order here, but I will start with the fun one, which is from the White Sage Tarot. Isn't that the most adorable Fool you've ever seen? And of course, if you've ever had a puppy, you know he's headed off into trouble. He's taken a step out and gonna get into trouble. We know that. So I love that Fool because it totally embodies it without all of the paraphernalia, all the symbols from the traditional RWS with the backpack and it's got the dog, but it doesn't have the person, doesn't have the cliff or the white rose or anything like that. But it just says to you exactly what this creature is about. He's headed off into some adventure. So I love the White Sage Tarot. And of course you'll find links for all the decks below with their creators and so forth. Okay, so that was my first one. My next one is from the Raincoast Tarot, which I just did a review of recently. And this is just, to me, a fascinating card. It's got a crow instead of a dog. It's got some little guy down here. I don't know what he's doing, but he's kind of watching the Fool. The Fool is here, and he does have his backpack and flower and so forth, and about to step off a cliff that has a face on it and an ear. And then there's an orca whale, which I appreciate because the creator, Christoph James, lives in Victoria in British Columbia, Canada, and I live across the water in Washington State, and we share orca whales in the strait that runs between the two countries. So anyway, I love this this Fool card from the Raincoast Tarot. And there's always a lot going on in the cards from this deck. Okay, that's number 2. The third one is, along the lines of more of the Jester Fool. And this is from the Keymaster Tarot. And I actually love this deck. I did a review of it and hasn't gotten a lot of views, so I'm not sure that people are picking up on this deck that much. I think it's one of the most elegant decks I've seen. And I don't know if there's the light. You see can you see the sigil that's emblazoned on there? And they're just pretty that way. They're just beautiful cards, and I think the art is very classy. Now this Fool has, I guess it's like a backpack glowing, and he has the dog. It's a very elegant dog compared to some of them. He's got his Fool's cap and his kind of foolish looking outfit. The dog looks like he might bite his butt, like you see in some Marseille decks with the Fool, but he hasn't. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, that's the Keymaster Tarot. Now, a little departure from our Jester and our typical Fool on the cliff is the Dreamkeeper's Tarot. This one is wonderful because she is stepping off of some poor guy's head. There are people embedded in this floor, and she's walking above them and, in fact, stepping on his top hat to head off somewhere and do something. Oh, here's my cat. Sorry, it's McFeagle. Well, you all know McFeagle if you watched any of my videos. Here he is. So this is a beautiful card. Hi, McFeagle. It's very different. McFeagle apparently likes this card. He likes Dreamkeeper's Tarot. We all know that, right? Okay. He wants to cuddle. You guys don't mind, do you? Okay. So, Dreamkeeper's Tarot. Now, the next one is totally weird. It's from the new Immortals. And they're flying eyeballs. He seems to be in mid-leap in this. We don't see the cliff or the dog or anything like that, but something headed off. There's a lot of weeping eyes in this deck. But that's a very interesting take on our Fool. All eyes are watching him, and some people are shedding tears because they know what he's headed off into, which is kind of all of life, which is a challenge at some points. But that's a fascinating Fool, I think. Okay. Next one is the Carnival at the End of the World Tarot. And I've always loved this Fool. He's got a monkey, and being part of a carnival, it's like he's a peddler selling tchotchkes at the carnival, you know, selling different toys and things to children. But I think he's about to step off a cliff, and the monkey's trying to warn him. So, Carnival at the End of the World Tarot. Very interesting deck. I recommend it. Okay, the next one is our deck from Poland. McFeagle, don't dig your claws into my shoulder, baby. Okay, this is from the Dark Mansion Tarot. And there's the Fool on these beautiful rose petal cards, full backs. And very much in the jester mode, with the poor little dog trying to hold him back with all his might. You know, it doesn't really have the backpack. I'm not sure I see the flower, although it could be in there. But there he is about to step off his cliff, and I love this one. It's a really kind of fun one. And his jester's hat is just amazing. So that is the Dark Mansion Tarot. This one is from, another carnival-y one, is from the 78 Carnival Tarot deck. And shows the Fool in Fool's garb on a stage, kind of a proscenium stage, with all the paraphernalia. I see a dog anywhere. I didn't put my glasses on for this, so if you see something I'm missing, please let me know down below. This is one of those decks that's made by 78 different artists, and I will put the name of this particular artist and the creator of the deck down below. But very much a jester. I love his shoes. I want his shoes. So that's 78 Tarot Carnival Edition. This one is, again, another fun one, and it's from the Tarot of Why. These are the backs of the Tarot of Why. Everything is kind of a question mark, and you're supposed to approach it saying, why is this happening, rather than what's going to happen, not predictively, but what the heck is going to happen and why. And this Fool is just so much fun. The colors are so vibrant. The Fool is just marching off with so much energy. Got the flower and the dog and the backpack, or the knapsack, sorry, and the jester's hat, all of that, and the mountains and the sun. But it's a fun deck, the Tarot of Why, which comes in a nice tin. Nice cardstock. Every one of these has nice cardstock because, you know, tend to buy decks that don't have nice cardstock if I can help it. Okay, and the last one is from the Shimmering Veil Tarot by Scylla Conway. And in this deck, she gives you two Fools. She gives you a Fool, that's my phone, I'm not playing music, I'll just ignore it. She gives you a Fool that is at the beginning of the journey, the 0, and then she gives you a Fool that's number 22. Now my phone is playing songs. So between McFeagle and my phone, welcome to my world. But you can see how this Fool becomes so vibrant, and this one was pale, and by the end of the journey the Fool is complete and starting again. So you get 2 for 1 in this deck, and they're both beautiful cards, as Scylla Conway's art always is gorgeous. And so there's our 2 for 1 Fools from the Shimmering Veil. So those are my 10 Fool cards from various decks that I own, and I'd love to hear about your Fools in your life. And thanks, Kelly, for letting me do this response to you. I think it's really fun, and I'm looking forward to you going through every card in the Major Arcana so I can respond to each and every one of them. So you guys take care and have a great day. Bye.